Another beautiful day in the north. Today I'm just going to take the 7200 and my A7R4. We're going to go for a walk. You know, I get all of these things ready. The drone, I updated it today. There was some cool new firmware for it. The gimbal, I updated it. And then I just realized that's a lot of work to use that stuff. It's just so much nicer to just grab one camera, the phone, and go for a walk and enjoy this beautiful day. We've got an inch of fresh snow on the trails and in the woods, but it's also 0 degrees, so everything is melting. But there is a little bit of fresh snow. It's making everything look clean. Let's go for a walk. I can feel life coming back to these woods. It's warmer, the days are a little bit longer, the clocks changed last night. So I ate lunch at the equivalent of 10:30 today. Gage was surprised. He got a little early snack and he's like, "What's this about?" So then when the normal lunchtime rolled around, he came back and brought me his Kong, which is a toy that you put treats in. He brought it to me again going, "Hey, I didn't get my lunch treat." And I was like, "No, mister, you need to learn to tell time. You already got your lunchtime treat." He didn't like that response. So I gave him another treat. I want to talk about what this channel is to me, what it always has been, and that is adventure. As you guys know, if you're longtime viewers, we cover so many different things on this channel, and I think that's why I've never really gotten the takeoff that I need, because I don't focus on one area. If a guy wants to make it big, he focuses on his fishing adventures, and that's the channel that he makes. He focuses on his metal detecting adventures, and that's what he makes. His paranormal, his camping, whatever it is, whatever you specialize in. I get bored. Guys, there's so many things that I have interest in. Drones, cameras, fishing, hunting, camping, metal detecting, paranormal, family history. I mean, the list goes on and on. I have literally made almost 3,000 videos in 12 years. I believe the channel is now 12 years old. I mean, we get routinely anywhere from 500 to 1,500 views on our regular videos, which is awesome. I love you guys. Some of you guys have been around now 6, 7, 8 years. Some of you. So this year, the theme is going to be the same, no different than any other year. It's adventure. We're going to be starting metal detecting here probably in a month and a half. I know we have a ton of snow this year. Not as much as normal, but we still have probably close to 2 feet. I'm hoping that our new friend from last year, Kyle, is going to join me. Maybe we can even talk Stan into coming back for a few adventures. I want to get up to the Ottawa River Valley, and that's where I want to concentrate on the big water. And we know that there was a lot of logging there from the early 1800s, 1830s on. But there's also the Voyageur stuff. And I feel we're going to find it. You're going to hit those spots that they don't even know. The history is not recorded in this country, guys. And we're eventually going to hit another fort site. We've already brought one to you guys that nobody even knew was there. And the things that we're finding, nobody else in Canada is finding these things. You know, 350, 400-year-old colonial Jesuit, the first Coureur de Bois, the French fur traders that were here trading with the natives. That is the oldest stuff you're going to find here. Early 1600s, and we found it right here on this channel. This channel contains a multitude of things that we do, and you know what? You're just going to have to live with that. That's what we are. You can't put Gary in a box, okay? Don't put Gary or Gage either. He likes all the different adventures we do. Don't put us in a box. And I know some of you guys do watch the videos more than once. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. I could name names, but I'm not going to. There are apparently hundreds of you guys who, when I do something you don't like, feel the need to contact me and say, "Hey, I've been watching your channel for years." I've never heard from you or of you, so by all means, guys, before I piss you off, send me a nice message first. But I guess where I was going with this little side rant was that this year, we are not going to spend the money that we did last year. We might spend more on travel this year. The real benefit of having this channel is you're not making money on YouTube, but you can gain money back for the channel by writing off fuel and any new purchases of gear and things like that. And essentially what it's doing, it's just allowing us to keep going out and exploring and doing new things. Gage disappeared somewhere. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. I was going to say he ran off in that direction. Hey, you don't go too far, eh, buddy? Yeah, get your stick. Don't forget that. Let's go. But also, after 12 years of doing YouTube, I'm kind of accepting of where we are and what we are. And that's a super small channel. That is a super small but very loyal following of old people. You guys are all old. I'm old too, so that's okay. Sent a few of the boys a new world record. I'll show you guys. I'll put it up on the screen. Check out the size of this perch that was caught in Poland. And to put that in context, we do catch jumbo perch here out on Lake Nipissing. Quite often, Uncle Harv, that's what he liked to go for. It wasn't even pickerel or walleye. He liked to go for the jumbo perch because it would always keep the kids busy. So his kids and grandkids and my kids, you know, would catch 50 or 60 of these jumbo perch in a day. And they're a pound to a pound and a half. That fish there that I just showed you guys was 10 freaking pounds. That's a world record. So I think this year I do want to do a lot more fishing. I brought you guys some really cool trout fishing adventures last season at the end of the year in the fall. But maybe I might do more camping out this year, I think. We've got the trailer. I want to take it into the woods and do some actual camping, fishing, hunting adventures this year. Yeah, I'm going to get out hunting again this fall. And paranormal, okay? That trailer, there's a few sites. There's some places I want to go camp out. And Mouse's Cabin, which we've done a couple of nighttime investigations at. And the last time we were there, guys, we heard a growl right outside the truck. Grant and I were there. It was weird. We just walked back to the truck with the dogs. I don't think there was an animal following us. I don't know what the hell, but something growled just outside of the truck. And I want to go back and spend the night. And I think the only way I'm going to be able to do that is in the pop-up trailer. I know it's canvas. It's not a whole lot more protection than a regular tent. But a peace of mind. I can turn the lights on. You know, I can, of course, I'll bring Gage for protection. He can watch the door for me. We'll do some spirit boxing. There's some old ghost towns up here. Old mills. Other places like that that we could take the trailer and actually camp out. Can you guys hear the birds? I'm hearing lots of chickadees, nuthatches, the odd woodpecker. Spring is definitely here. So I feel that today is kind of an uplifting day. When the clocks change, it's kind of like the signal of a new beginning for the season. And it just gets me thinking and pumped and planning for all of these adventures. I've got so many great things planned. I don't know if I have enough time to do them all, which is always the case. But man, we are going to try to cover as much as we can. As always, I'll probably end up bringing you guys close to 300 videos just this year alone. And so, I will take this time to remind you guys, because I don't do it in every video, and as a guy who watches YouTube just like you guys do, I'm just a regular guy. I hate the videos that tell me in every one that I watch, subscribe, click here, leave a comment, blah, blah. I don't ask you guys that in every video, very rarely. And so this will be my one and only probably for 6 months where I say to you guys, if you do want to support this channel, you can join the membership link, which is it's on the top of each page that we have. And you can just pick, you know, $2, $5, whatever you want a month. And I'm literally bringing you guys 15 videos a month. That's pretty much what we're doing. And if you like what we do, this channel needs support. It always does. But I'm not going to rag you guys and bother you every video and ask you for that. The need for support never goes away. But it is what it is. I accept that some of you guys get it, some of you don't. Some of you will hate the fact that I just mentioned that, even though I've literally brought you thousands of hours of entertainment. That's not what it's about. I'm not saying that you owe me something, but I also don't feel I owe you anything either, because, hey, it's a hobby channel. You guys got to remember that, right? Gary wants to share adventures. Adventures are always better when shared. Okay. I did just hear a weird howl. So, Gage is behind me. Where'd he go? There he is. He heard it too. I think it's coyotes. This might be a longer video because usually I cut out my rambling. But I think all of the things that I'm saying in this video are important. It is an update video. And you're getting updated. I'm gonna walk back to where the snowshoe trail is usually put in, and let's take a look and see if it's there. I need the exercise, so does Gage. And it is beautiful today. This is probably the most beautiful day I've had for walking in the woods in 3 months. Yeah, it definitely sounds like coyotes yapping and yipping off in the distance. I'm also scouting the clearance on my skidoo trail here as I go. I would love to make a video with the drone coming through and following me and just getting shots, you know, a little bit higher. It's just really hard in the winter when there's no leaves on these branches. You don't want the drone to hit any of that stuff right there because the sensors don't pick that small stuff up, and there goes a $1,500 drone having to be sent in and repaired. But I want to get some cool cinematic footage for you guys. You know, that's my goal also this year moving forward, is to increase the quality. Even though if I do toot my own horn and say that the quality on this channel is already pretty damn good, I want to make it better. And in that grain, we did buy one new thing. And so we're March, so January, February, March. In the first 3 months of this year, I did buy one thing, which is the new anamorphic lens. And that's coming in at the end of the month. And the best part was I told my wife, I said, we're going to pre-order this because it's in the Indiegogo support me phase. We save $150. She didn't even bat an eyelash. She just said, go ahead, order whatever you want. After 13 long years, Gary can order whatever he wants. And I mean, that's YouTube. We've been married 30, so I had to spend like 18 in purgatory before I was given permission to do these things. So again, you guys owe me for that. It's more than a life sentence, 30 years. Listen to all those birds. We should be seeing ruby-crowned and yellow-crowned kinglets coming back through here anytime soon. Another great sign of spring. I love tracking those guys down, trying to get cool photos of those. Oh, what do I got? Oh, he loves his snowballs, that guy. A little windy crossing the first open swamp here, but warm. I don't even need my gloves on. I brought some, but they're in my pocket. Unfortunately, I feel that our days for taking the sled out here across the swamp are limited. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks left, which is not a bad thing. I'm kind of tired of winter. Okay, we're within 500-600 meters here of where these guys usually put the snowshoe trail in. So I'm kind of curious to see if it's there. And I guess where I'm going with that is, if the trail is in, maybe this week we'll grab the gear and make a paranormal video back here on the snowshoe trail on the back side of the river, far into the swamp where we can't get except midwinter. I haven't been there all year. I guarantee you guys, if we run the Spirit Box apps, not only do we get, you know, swearing and cursing and the D word and all these nasty paranormal things that we don't get at the house where we do sessions, we do get them back here in the middle of nowhere. We also get cracks and bangs and knocks and things happening around us. I can't explain that. Like I tell you right now, walking this trail today, the hour that I've been out here walking, I haven't heard any knocks. I haven't heard anything. The more you look for that stuff, the more you find it. And maybe if this trail is in, we'll go find it this week. And I'm a little disappointed in you guys that hardly any of you watched the paranormal tarot card session that I did on Jack and Carol murder mystery. I can see the numbers of you guys that are subscribed to the channel, and like 6% of you watched that video. It was a good one. Go back. You know, it's going to be a week or two old. Go back and watch it. We got some really cool, pertinent answers in our investigation on that one. And if you haven't watched the Jack and Carol murder mystery series from the beginning, An Unfinished Tale of Murder, we've done over 40 videos on that now. And I do have one that's going to show again the beginnings of how we got into that murder case, just for the new people. That's coming up on the channel. But amazing stuff, amazing story. It's a soap opera, real life, a sad, tragic tale of two teenagers that were murdered here back in 1969. And you guys should just check it out. I've covered everything about that case on this channel. Okay, so my skidoo trail turns off here, and a trail that I haven't used this winter, well, it should be right here, but I get the feeling yeah, Gage is right up to his you-know-what's in the snow, so I only got a couple 100 meters to get over here and see if they put the snowshoe trail in. I'll do it for you guys, but the snow, look at my poor dog, look at him suffering. Keep going, buddy. No, don't come back. Keep going. Come on. You know, he wants me to break trail for him. You bugger. Ah, that's a good boy. Oh, he's struggling hard. It's pretty deep, eh? Oh, I know, buddy. There's no trail. Okay, come back here. Come back here. I'll break the trail, buddy. You follow me. Come here. No, you follow me. Good boy. Okay, it doesn't take long. Once you get off the skidoo trail and start breaking trail, I'm sweating, and I've only come 100 yards, but we're almost there. I'm very curious to see if they put the snowshoe trail in. So this is worth it for me. I think he must have just put up a rabbit or something. I heard him yelping. And I did just hear something run behind me. Okay. Right here is where the trail usually starts. There's some footprints of some kind. Old footprints. Huh. Those are those are pretty big. That's got to be a small snowshoe, guys. Either that or there was a Bigfoot here in the winter. So, not really a snowshoe trail per se, but at least one person has come through, and it is icy and frozen enough that I can walk here without breaking through if I step where they stepped, where they packed it down. But if you step off of where they packed it down, you're going 2 feet into the snow. Okay, so I don't know, I could come back here and try. It's probably 1.5 miles down to the stone box in the sketchy area down there. And there's not much of a trail here, and I am sweating really. Whew. All right, guys, I'm going to end this video here because I've babbled on and this video is long enough. I've said everything I want to say for an update. I appreciate you guys, love you guys. Heading into a new year, we're committing to one more season of adventure, so let's do this. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Whew, can you see the heat waves coming off the top of my head? I take my toque off and wow. Yeah, feels so good. A nice little spring breeze. Oh, guys, coming out of that trail back there, I heard something again, and I'm getting big time neck shivers. I heard something running through there again. I don't know. But I'm getting that creeped out feeling right here as my back is turned towards that trail. I'm telling you guys, it happens every time we come here. Worth coming back later in the week? Maybe. For those of you still watching, I chose to do this hike today instead of walk on the treadmill, and I think that was a better choice. Get some exercise and you guys get a video. Leave a comment and mention that, and I'll know those of you that are watching the whole video. Thanks again.